So where was that? We've got the 4 troops there. Got the ship here. So I think we're going to push these guys. That Scottish army is going to go to Inverness. That's going to help out with the defence of Inverness. Obviously there's going to be probably quite a large castle here, I'd imagine. I don't really think that'll have all that territory. It'll be a castle there probably, and a castle there. I'd imagine a castle probably over here as well, and maybe there's one here too. So we've got quite a lot of work to do against Norway. I think what I'll do is we will get King Alexander. We build mercenary crossbowmen, Highlanders. Quite a lot of money, 1,000 florins. No, just leave that, I think. Probably got enough here to take over Inverlochley. It's only, what, 2 Highland rabble, 2 peasant, and 1 Highlander. So we're going to attack and take over the city. Again, we've got the catapults. We don't need to be waiting for battering rams. So we're going to go straight in. The faster we take over towns, the better. So we're fighting against Captain Roy. And he's in the Highlanders group. So I don't think the Highlanders have very good defence. They've got a big shield, very little armour, so they're going to be a little bit vulnerable to arrows. Obviously massive advantage, 3-1, we're going to fight this battle. So that's the key to campaigns. Keep on very aggressive from the start, keep on attacking, don't waste any turns, don't waste any men. Because there might be some time down the line where you need those extra men to capture a settlement. It's always good just to play as if the battle actually means something. We've got the heavy pike here. Check out these guys. They look pretty badass. They're in suits of armor. So we're going to make these guys the main line. Got the archers here. Got spear militia. That could be a screening unit. And we'll put the catapults quite near the centre here. Pike behind. Cavalry behind again. So we've got 4 lots of cavalry. We've got the general's bodyguard, and that'll be an elite heavy cavalry. They're really powerful. They're effectively the modern day equivalent of a tank. So obviously it's fairly poor weather, typical Scottish weather. We're going to use the catapults and start hammering a hole through the defences. So that's quite a cool tartan right there. It's quite a greyish tartan. They're the Highland rebels. So if you ever seen that film Braveheart, where you see them in the settlements, it's kind of like this. Kind of like rural, poor weather guys in kilts. So we've got the 2 catapults there. They're going to be taken out. We want to make a hole first. So we're going to triple speed this. It's only multiplayer. Only campaign rather. Break a hole in the gate. I'm going to take out the towers. And then possibly break out another wall. Or break out another hole in the defences. So we're going to go for the towers. These towers basically shoot arrows. We're going to take out these first. And then go for another hole in the wall. Again, this is the equivalent of a Scottish summer. Some people go away on holiday to Spain and enjoy the sunshine. If you ever come to Scotland, this is what you usually get in the summertime. So that's the tower almost taken out there. That's taken out. We'll do the next one. I think we'll fire some arrows as well. So Highland Rabble, Highlanders. I think we'll go for the Highlanders first. I think the peasants, they're actually out with range. So are these guys shooting? No, they're not shooting. They are shooting there. That's taken out. And now we're going to go for a hole in the wall. Another hole in the wall. So we're going to go for the general unit first. These guys get a shield, but very bad armor. In fact, they have no armor at all. So we're getting some kills, some good kills there. These guys have lost a unit, or lost a man. We're going to go for that second hole in the wall. That's the second hole there. I think what we might do is, we might just start shooting the Highland rabble with the catapults. So we have our archers here. They're actually, I think the rabble are shooting back. So we're going to keep on triple speed. Again, there's no strategy to this. You just basically fire off all the arrows and then march in with the pike. Don't want to take any chances. Medieval 2, you can easily lose troops in a mass rout, any sieges. I think that's all of the arrows fired. So we are going to march down the Highland pike, or the heavy pike. It's these guys here. So they're pretty powerful, good suits of armour, traditional dress of the medieval times. And so we're going to march these guys forward. I think we're going to use the spear militia as a screening unit. And charging the male knights. So we've got the border horsemen right there. They're useful light cavalry. Usually probably a lot faster than male knights heavy cavalry, but obviously it's a siege, so they're not going to be too useful here. I can take forward the male knights as well and the general. Pull these guys forward just in case. And we're going to push forward. I think we'll charge in the spear militia first, and then put in the heavy pike. So these heavy pike, they'll just absolutely destroy the Highland rabble. I mean, I'm not an expert with Medieval 2 Total War. I'm going to use these guys as basically arrow fodder. They're going to take the brunt of the charge from the Highland rabble and the Highlanders. The pike are going to go in strong, and we're going to put the male knights in the side. I'll keep the light horses as backup just in case anything goes wrong. But these heavy pike, they're so much better than the Highland rabble. Even the spear militia, they're actually a lot better than the Highland rabble. It's really only the Highlanders that will cause me much problems, or cause me any problems, to be honest. They have pretty good stats. They're a little bit expensive in my opinion, but they're very effective versus armour. And I think once those units get taken out, it's just going to be a mopping up operation. So we've got the spear militia there. I think we'll pull forward a unit to attack on the right side. Take these guys out of pike. Run them over. And we'll start working on the right hand side of the Highland rabble. So you can see there, that's the archers. They're doing quite a lot of damage. Not too much damage, but they are getting shots in versus the Highland pike, or the heavy pike. So we're going to bring round the pike here and start attacking from the other side. So we're going to stop the unit here, pull down the pike, and we're going to start pushing forward. We'll do the same here as well. And pull over the cavalry. I've got the pike going in here. And attacking both sides. I can even bring around the light cavalry as well. Pull the light cavalry. I'll just do a charge versus the peasants. Peasant archers. So these pike are going to go through the Highland rabble like a knife through butter. They're going to get destroyed. The male knights are destroying the peasant archers. There's more Highland rabble there. Probably pull these guys out of combat. They're doing a lot of damage. I mean, the Highland, the peasant archers are down to 35. They'll have nothing to defeat the cavalry. I think I'll pull these guys out now, and we're going to charge in the light horses. I think we're going to pull around the cavalry as well. I'm just trying to find ways of saving men. Obviously, we're quite early in the campaign. Don't want to lose too many troops. So we want to make use of every advantage that we can. We've just killed the general there, and he was in the Highlanders unit. So we're obviously winning quite decisively in the centre. We're going to push forward here and pull back the cavalry. Pull the light cavalry out. That will suffer quite a lot of damage. I'm going to pull in the heavy cavalry again. They're going to crush the centre of the enemy. They're going to come out, and then we're going to push the light cavalry back in. Keep on pressing with the pike. I think we'll actually triple speed this. That's going to be game over. I don't think they can come back from this at all now. Nothing else we can do except keep on pushing with the infantry and attacking. I think we'll pull out the cavalry. So that's the victory there. Did a lot of damage to the enemy. Haven't suffered too many kills ourselves. The bulk of our army is still intact. We still have the 2 units of catapult. So that's a good solid victory right there. We've taken over. What was that city? What's the town called? Inverlochley. So we've taken over the city, and we'll also get a nice little sum of money for that as well from the Council of Nobles. So we're just going to occupy a settlement. We're going to repair this here as well. I want to repair it, so we go into here, repair, Morton Bailey, land clearance. So that was a good victory there. We actually got the money there as well. Arran, the population is still pretty angry. We've got our army. That army is going to Inverness. Still got the rebel army brigands. So mission success right there. That's that done there. I think that's all we need to do. No more missions so far. But obviously, I can see there's some Norwegian troops over here. They're going to attack Skye. So that city's only that settlement's only a small Scottish castle. Not too big, but that'll be quite a powerful army, I'd imagine. And I can see there's actually quite a large garrison there, I'd imagine as well. That's the capital for Norway. So it looks pretty okay. I think I'll go through some of the settlements. So most of them are building basically the economy buildings like land clearance, roads. Wrong one. Go through the settlements here. It's Inverness right there. Probably want to build some more Highlanders up there if I can. Perth is... What's Perth building? Perth's building quite a lot actually. Edinburgh, what can we build in Edinburgh? We'll go with the dirt roads. Port in Edinburgh as well. And Arran, what can we build in Arran? Not too much. So Arran's a village. I don't think we need to build a castle there. I think Arran's probably better as a village. So we can't really do much else, to be honest. I mean, we've taken over Inverlochley. That's that area secure. There's something down here, I think. You can see the border there. We're going to have to capture something down here as well. Stirling has some extra troops there. I think what we might do is we might combine some troops here. And then I think there's something over here. It might even be like that settlement there. but we need to capture, I think there's something over here, so we're going to go over there, probably build some more troops. There's a heavy pike there. Put these guys in the army. I think we need to build a couple of extra troops in Perth. Go for the Scots Pike Militia. They're fairly average, they're fairly cheap. Go for these guys. So I don't want to leave myself too exposed. And these guys will join up. Build some more militia there as well. They'll join up and then hopefully attack whatever's in here. England is all quiet down here. I might ask them for map information possibly. Make demand, map information. I can't see them wanting too much back. They might ask for some money. Their wealth is poor, but they're very strong. Because England has the barons to deal with as well. Make the offer, see what happens. So they do want money. They want 2,500 florins. To be honest, that's too expensive. It's not worth it. I think we'll just leave it. So that's like half my budget. We're going to combine those armies here and then attack whatever's over here. Gonna have to build some more troops in Inverness though. Building the maximum right now, so I think we'll end the turn here. I can't really think what else I need to do. I think that's everything so far. There's a rebel fort down here, but I think it's more important I concentrate up here first. Let's take out these Norwegian settlements first, and then we will go for England. So we've got a candidate for adoption right there. Benefactor King Alexander. He's called Gordon Boyd, age 21. Fairly okay command, chivalry. We'll go with him because I like knights to have good chivalry. And he's got some pretty good skills there. So he's a general that I could actually work with. Maybe he's increase on the stats. So 15 turns to take Dunstaffnage. So that's a rebel settlement. And I'll be rewarded with some of the best units currently available. So I don't know where that is. We'll check it on the map. So that's Dunstaffnage right there. So I was right, there was actually something in there. So we will send over the army. Hopefully that'll be enough to take Dunstaffnage. I mean, we've got a lot of Highland rabble. Well, three Highland archers, 2 Highland pike, 2 Highlanders. So that's really powerful, and we've got the heavy pike militia. So they'll have some units built as well. Like one in there. So hopefully that'll be enough to take Dunstaffnage. We'll send the army over. We've got a lot of troops in Inverlochley as well. Fortunately, we're losing a little bit of money now. I think what we need to do is we need to be more aggressive. So we've taken over everything here. What we probably, I mean, that's a lot of armies right there. What do we have here? Viking Raiders, they were pretty good. He's the general of that army. Not really well liked. It says consciously works terror and blackmail into strategies. Like, he's obviously a bad general. Well, a scared general. Scares his enemies. I think we're gonna have to do a bit of work here with Inverness. We're gonna have to take care of this rebel army. That's the first priority. Times of battle. That's good. Only lost 11 men. Don't want to waste our time on such a poor army. We'll also get a lot more men as well, a lot more money per turn. You tend to find that rebels in your land will decrease your finances. Oops, wrong button there.